Hi there. Welcome to 12 days and 20 cards. And you're thinking, okay, no. Well, I have put together 4 sketches. And if you do 5 of each sketch, you can get your 20 cards done. And you can actually do it in a really short amount of time. I'm going to show you one. So I picked the first sketch. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's move this out of the way, just so you can still see it. And I cut, it's a 5.5 by 4.25 card. So that means I need to cut, get all these little pieces out of the way. I need to cut 5 of those. And I'm using Pool Party because I wanted to do something other than red and green. And I love these colors together anyway. So I'm using Pool Party. This means I needed 2.5 sheets of paper. And I'm ready to go. Now I'm going to just grab, I need to score them. So I'm going to grab my score pad, my big Stampin' Score, and I'm going to go to 4.25 and 1, and just get all 5 of these done all at once. Whatever you're doing, do everything at the same time. So cut everything, score everything. Yeah, kind of an assembly line. Think Lucy and Ethel and the chocolates, but you don't have to go fast because no one's going to yell at you. But you just do everything all at once so that you're only bringing this machine out one time. Now, I like to do the same design, and then, so I would actually pull this up 4 times, 5 of each of the different designs. So here's my cards. I'm going to grab my, my bone folder, my thing. And I'm going to do all of these. Again, I'm only picking up the tool once, and I'm doing mass production here. All of these at the same time. 3, 4, and here is 5. Okay. So my cards are ready. I can set those aside because they're all set. Then the next thing I need is the 5.25 by 4 piece that's going to go on top. I'm just going to grab one card here. So I cut these, and they're going to go like so. These are not going to be cards that I'm going to spend hours and hours and hours designing. They're going to be cards that are going to go relatively quickly. But I cut them all at the same time. So I have 5 of these. Now remember, this is double-sided paper, so if I want to change it up a little, I could just flip it over, and now I've got a totally different looking card if I wanted to do that. Okay? So even though they're all the same, using the double-sided designer series paper, you're going to get a different look. So this, then I'm going to go with a 2 by 4.25. I cut 5 of those, and that's going to go like that. Then I decided to use my punch, because a punch goes way faster than using your Big Shot. And if you're in a big rush, so pick a punch size that will work. So I used the 2.25 punch, and I punched out 5 of my circles. Now, if I was only going to do one card, if I was not in a rush and I had time to do these really the way I wanted, another piece that I might add to this is to take my stitched thinlet and make myself a little shadow layer behind it. So if you've got an extra minute that you can do that, you could grab the leftover Pool Party that you have, and you can run through, and I'll just show you what it looks like. I'll just do one so that you can see how just a little bit adds a lot. So let me just bring in our Big Shot. And I would cut 5 of these at the same time. I'm only going to do one on camera because you get the idea. But by doing that, it adds just a little something to my card, right? I don't have to. If I'm in a big rush, I could live with it the way it was. But doing a little something extra helps make it a little bit better. Okay, So now I'm ready to put this all together. This is my sketch. Everything's here. I'm going to move you out of the way. I'm going to do my stamping all at the same time. So I'm going to pop you over here. That means I have 5 ready to stamp. I am using Season Like Christmas because of the sentiment is great. It's a special season like Christmas brings thoughts of special people like you. I'm not going to do images. I'm just going to do a sentiment. That's all that's going to go on here. Now again, if I have more time, I could add a sentiment to it or add an image to it. I could have used plain paper and I could have stamped my tree back here really nicely. I could stamp and heat emboss my tree. So lots of different choices, but depending on your time, don't get carried away and don't make yourself nuts. I'm going to grab my old olive, whatever that paper was, and I'm going to just stamp all 5 of these at the same time. Notice I just messed this up with my thumb. Flip it over. And stamp. Stamp. See, just kind of mass producing. But way faster than if you had done one card and then I had to pull everything else back out again. I'm in a rush here. I got 20 cards. They got to get out this afternoon. It's the only time I have to make my cards. See, we all get crazy. We don't have to. So to make this look a little bit more, I'm going to grab myself a dimensional. I actually grabbed the minis, but we'll live with those. Pop those on the back. And I'm going to do all of this together too. I'm going to do all my stamped sentiments are going to go on at the same time. Now, if I hadn't done this circle, I'm going to kind of offset you a little bit like so. And I'm going to grab some of my black rhinestones and just pop those down at the bottom. Again, pick easy embellishments that go really fast that you can just pop on there. If you've got some of the great, there's some really great embellishments that you might have collected thinking, I'm going to do these really detailed. Yeah, and you didn't get to it, put them on the front of the cards. All right, and then just now, again, since I put the black on, I could do this and I'd be okay. I'm a really matchy-matchy kind of person, but I could easily flip that over and just these black dots bring it in together. If I didn't use the black dots and I was going to use, let's do 2 so you can see both of these, how you can get different looking cards using the same ones. And of course, you always run out right in the middle when you're in a big rush and you're trying to do something quick. So you have to change your snail. Stampin' Up! Thought of everything and said, oh my gosh, my people are going to be in such a big hurry. Let's make this super easy. So you open it up, take out the little cardboardy gizmo, and then you're going to take this apart, squeezing top and bottom. Throw this away, and you're just going to pop this right back in. So see, they really did think of everything, and they try to make it super easy for us because they know we're really in a rush. All right, now we're going to put this down on here. If you follow the sizes on your simple sketch, and those are on the page, you'll see that these go together really quick. This is going to go here. Okay, now because I'm going to bring this in, I'm tying in the pool party to the back. The old olive is my ink. I'm good. And the black goes there. Everything goes together. I am a matchy-matchy kind of girl, so things have to go together for me. Super easy card. Now, let's grab one of the other ones. And I'm going to do these without that blue circle. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4. And these guys are going to go this way. There's one. So in the meantime, you can look at those sketches. Now you could do 20 cards all the same, because remember, when you go and buy a box of Christmas cards, they're all the same. They don't usually give you different ones inside. And the people that you send them to are not going to compare them to each other. I'm sorry that the camera keeps doing this thing to us today. There we go. It's not your eyes. It really is stopping like that. One more. And there's that one. Okay, now we're ready for these. And this one. Seriously, the only thing I did before you got here was to cut these. And again, that went super quick too, because I didn't have to figure out what I was measuring. I was just able to go with a sketch with the measurements and cut away. And now these. And I'm going to just grab a dimensional. If I use the bigger ones, I can get away with just 2. And that goes like that. And it's really a basic card, not a lot of time and energy went into it, but you handmade it. All right. So you've got 4 sketches, 4 different ones, and you can get 20 cards done in an afternoon. Pull out your cardstock and don't try and get crazy. Just keep it simple and everybody will be really, really happy. Then you have time to actually write. I practiced stamping before I showed you. So now this one got stamped twice. And there we go. Now I kind of like, seriously, this is what I thought I was going to do. I kind of like this paper better. So happy 12 days, and I can't wait to see how your cards go. Remember, you have 4 sketches. This was number 1. So 4 sketches, 5 cards, bada bing, you're done. Have a great day. See you soon.